You're in one of the most beautiful locations here with your Heal for Life Foundation. Your life has been pretty sensational, hasn't it?
It's been fascinating. It's everything that I have done has prepared me for the work I'm doing now, which is quite curious and wonderful.
So how did you fall into this life, this family? How did you fall into this family of love, of divine connection?
Through my own healing journey, through recognising that I'd been abused as a child. Trauma seemed to be something everyone didn't talk about, and somehow you were meant to miraculously recover from it. And I felt this was really unfair, that you can have any sort of other illness and everybody cares about you and it matters to people. But if you've suffered from childhood trauma, the world doesn't care. And I thought it was time we set up a centre where we said we do care.
You are determined, Liz Mullinar, aren't you?
I am determined that people will start to recognise the importance of healing from childhood trauma. It's something you actually have to be allowed for your brain to heal from. And now we know the brain is plastic, we can heal. And this place is about saying to people, you can heal from childhood trauma totally because the brain is plastic. And the brain will change if it's given the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to do here, is give people a non-medical model, but an absolute healing model. It's not about feel better, it's not cognitive, it's about changing the neurons in the brain.
So how have you done that, Liz?
Through allowing myself to go back into the trauma that I suffered from, to heal from it, to feel the emotions, to re-empower myself, to recognise it wasn't my fault, so that my brain runs to a different tune, and so that my right and left brain are now better connected than they were when I started on my healing journey.
So where did you go for that? Because obviously Heal for Life Foundation wasn't here then.
I got all my original knowledge from thousands of other survivors, because I wrote a couple of books and I had a bit of a media presence, and people started writing to me. So I thought the only solution was for all of us to get together and start our own healing centre, and that gradually we would inform the rest of the world, and then maybe they might start learning from us how to heal people from mental illness, how to heal people from addictions, how to heal people from eating disorders, how to heal people from violence. Almost every problem we have in our society is caused from trauma. So if we heal trauma, we heal the world. If you ask anybody, what do you need to do in order to heal, which is what we do here, people know what they need to do.
So I mean, you're pointing in here when you say heal. So what are you healing here?
Well, the heart, we now know, has a much more greater connection to the brain than anyone ever thought. So maybe I'm pointing at my heart, but it's actually the brain that we're healing.
Okay.
Because the brain has developed differently, because is malfunctioning because of the trauma.
And so do you see the heart and brain connected?
Yes, I do. I think all the most recent science says they're connected, and I think there is some extraordinary connection. As with the cerebellum. I think there's a mass we're going to learn about the brain, which will prove everything that we do here and will change the whole way people are healed from every sort of illness. I'm a fighter for people to have the right to heal.